My 20 male, sister 28 female, said our dad isn't invited to our wedding and my dad still told me to attend. Our dad was blinded last year in an accident. Oh, that's intense. Now my sister's saying she doesn't want him at her wedding because having him finding his way around by tapping his can on the floor wouldn't look good? That's horrible! She wants everything to appear perfect. I decided that I'll skip the wedding and stay with him to cheer him up, but then he told me to go and be there for my sister. His father's too good for this world! He also told me he understands the way she feels and will still be helping with some of the expenses. I can tell he's really sad about it though. No! This is making me so sad. He's trying to put on an act of being cheery for my benefit, but I could tell whenever he fakes being happy, voice cracking slightly, not facing me when I'm speaking, and facing the TV, it's turned on, even though he usually ignores it. How do I cheer him up? He told me to attend, but I don't want to leave him at home by himself, and I'm still upset with her. I am too! What the heck? Only reason I haven't told her to F off is because he told me to be nice to my sister. Update. I went to my sister and told her to her face that I will not be attending the wedding because of her despicable decision. Like, wow. How can you have so little of a heart that you disinvite your loved one because they're blind? How does that not bother you, dude? It's not ringing any bells. It's not raising any red flags about yourself. I'd look into that. I also showed her some old photo albums I found, showing her with our dad back when she was a kid. I let her look at all the old pictures and think of how wonderful he has always been to us. Yeah, did your cold heart think of that when you made your stupid decision? And asked her if she won't look back on this with regret many years from now. He's just holding the books to her. His eye twitching, beads of sweat of just pure anger. Just, are you gonna regret this? Think about it. That's a good brother. Trying very hard to be like, listen here. Can you just think for a second what you're really doing here? Something for her to think about after I left. Second update. Talked to the fiance and he said my sister lied to him. He told me my sister said it was our dad's idea? No way. No way, no way. No, she did not. No, she did not. She did not seriously do that. Help me. This hurts. This hurts so badly. Not only did she disinvite the poor man that raised her and probably loves her to death, she's trying to pass it off as if it was his idea. You are testing my empathy, dear wench. And that our dad doesn't want to go to the wedding out of fear that he would inconvenience others. He will be confronting my sister over this. Please! Please! She deserves it! That's crazy. That's actually crazy. As for me and my dad, I made a reservation at a beachside restaurant. They supposedly have very good seafood, and my dad loves seafood. The fresh air will also be good for him. We get to go enjoy each other's company and our lovely food, our lovely food, and you get to enjoy your perfect day. Have fun. Disowned. If this is true, what a massive piece of crap your sister is. I really never thought I could be as mad at her as I am right now. I am just in, like, actual disbelief. How? She's so selfish. She is so selfish, you guys. I just can't. Oh, I am like, my brain's broken. I am broken beyond repair. I still don't know the bride, and the marriage didn't last. This story has been a running family joke for a decade. The bride, we can call her Jane, was insistent on marriage because she was going to have her perfect wedding. I will have my perfect wedding. It's the last thing I do, and it probably was. To this day, I still don't know the bride. Sounds like you didn't need to. You could probably live without that relationship. The husband, we can call him Shane, was a really easygoing guy that Jane treated as a doormat. 3 days before the wedding, my mom got a call from her brother. We can call Orlando. Orlando Bloom? Orlando Resort? Bloom? Sorry. Called and asked if, and I assume this was supposed to be Shane, would be free and be part of his brother's wedding. While eavesdropping, I overheard Orlando telling my mom how he desperately needed me to make up a wedding party. Orlando was Shane's half-brother and one of the groomsmen. Orlando's wife, let's call her Dorothy, swiftly took over the conversation, practically begging my mom to come and bring me. The wedding colors were red and orange, and it was just their luck I had gotten a red dress for Christmas. My cousin, who was Orlando's daughter, wore the orange and I wore the red. I was really just excited to go, so I didn't care about who was getting married. When I tell you this was the worst wedding I have seen to date. Jane was a complete bridezilla who drove her family away from the wedding, so there was literally 20 of us there and still not enough people in the bridal party. The drama came when she screamed at everyone about everything. Marched down the aisle in a rage to attack the DJ for playing the wrong song for her to walk up the aisle to, where she would then power walk to the back of the church so she can do her regal strut properly. Just the rage. She trashed the church's bathroom and flipped out because someone had sneezed and ruined a photo being taken. Calm down, woman. It's a sneeze. You know, cameras these days, you can take multiple photos. I know, what a concept. All it takes is for people to stand around for a few more seconds. Only a fortnight after the wedding, we found out she was pregnant all that time, but the baby wasn't Shane's. No. She was cheating shamelessly. It was only concerned about a wedding that about 20 people attended in a huge church. Oh, can you imagine? They're all just scattered, or they're all clumped together just towards the front, which is probably what it was, but I like picturing that they were just all spread out. No, they're all towards the back to stay as far away from her as possible. After the baby was born, they separated and had been at war ever since. Largest takeaway from my perspective. The wedding colors were red and orange? I'm still struggling with that too. LOL, it sounds like the bride may have wanted a
blazing hellfire theme.
By the sound of her behavior. Serious foreshadowing. Am I the a-hole? My friend expects us to subsidize her $500,000 destination wedding in Sicily. That's so much money! And she wants other people to pay for that? My closest friend is getting married in Taormina. Did I say that right? Sicily, this August. Less than 1 year's notice for the wedding, and I was asked to be a bridesmaid. I'm starting to feel unappreciated. Something in the title tells me so. They are very well off. She doesn't work currently. And she wants other people to... No. I and a few other bridesmaids are coming from Canada, and guests from all over the world. My friend is Canadian, but currently live in London, where she met her fiancé. 200 people have been invited. I'm guessing she wants everyone to pitch in. How else are you going to afford that expensive of a wedding when you don't even work? The entitlement's real. My little sister was uninvited because they had to cut down on the guest list. Her fiancé will not let her invite the standard 10 to 15% more than they have room for. Is that a thing? I didn't know that. They chose a 5-star hotel for the venue. I believe they would be taking care of lodging for the bridal party because of the extravagance in location. They said the hotel wanted to charge them extra to book the whole space, so we were instructed to book/pay for our own rooms ourselves from Thursday to Monday. Paying money for a hotel for even a single day is expensive. For 5 days? This is in Italy, so it's probably more expensive. I found out there will be a Shabbat dinner. Again, did I say that right? The Friday Eve, but the bridal party is not invited because there is not enough space. The chef will only cater to 50 people. I brought up that this felt rude and unappreciative to the bride, and she understood that, and her fiancé did not think it was important for us to attend. Alrighty then. Thanks for your honesty. She discussed this with him again, and his response was, don't they know how expensive these dinners are? We've already provided a rehearsal dinner. What? When you clearly can't afford this extravagant of a wedding, don't have that extravagant of a wedding. Any wedding can be nice for way cheaper. Sheesh. The bride later said her fiancé and his family, he is British/Swedish/German, don't do rehearsal dinners. Okay? It is not part of European culture. Even if it is not a part of his culture, it is hers. Also, this is a destination wedding where guests have to fly in early. Would you not provide a dinner for them? She then posted the hair and makeup are available for $200, but not provided for. She is requesting we all wear gold jewelry/shoes. She does not have an itinerary or any other events planned for the bridal party during the 5-day. This wedding will cost between $5,000 and $8,000 CAD, along with 1 week of time off work, unpaid. I don't have money, but you have money, right?
Pay for me.
I shan't, wench. She does not think she should have to provide anything for the bridal party except the wedding day, and that the rehearsal dinner is a gift. You squander the name of gift giving. The bride and groom did not feel it's necessary to make the bridal party/guests feel appreciated and give back. They are also going on a $50,000 safari for part of their honeymoon. Where's all the money coming from? I've been heavily involved in the wedding planning and planned out the whole bachelorette. Her sister is the maid of honor, but avoiding duties. Great. I have no problem with this until she expressed that one of her friends said that the bachelorette location is dirty and untasteful. My gosh. I'm sure it's fine. She relayed this to me after I had already planned out the trip. I told her that this made me feel unappreciated, but at the end of the day, it is her wedding, and she should do what makes her happy. She did apologize and recognize how that had come across. Am I the a-hole? My friends and family are telling me not to go. I can appreciate that she apologized that one time. And I mean, yeah, a person should want to make their wedding as nice as they want to make it, but within the reasonable confines of how affordable it is for them. Once you start crossing into the boundary of expecting other people to pay for it, no, that's so inappropriate, dude. That's a lot of expenses out of pocket, and you're certainly not the a-hole for not wanting to pay. That bachelorette party bit is just rude. She really should have kept that to herself. It was pretty hurtful. I really hope they didn't go, because this is ridiculous. I want an expensive wedding, but I can't pay for it, so all my guests and bridal party have to. You like my logic? I do. And like, there's certain things, right, where when it comes to traveling and other stuff, like the bride shouldn't pay for everything, because like there's so much that guests and other people like should, and it's appropriate to pay for themselves, but not the entire wedding. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of these stories. If you have any you want to share, you can email me. Those hurt my soul. See you next time.